Hello.
Hello. Ooh, man, I just got eaten up. Hey, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, um, check and say yes, you can hear me. If you can hear me. If you can't, let me know. Well, seems like it's working. Can you hear me? Seems like this is on, though. Can you guys? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear you? There you go. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, today we're going to talk about the 8-8 gateway. I've been doing this for a while, a couple of years. First time I've done it on TikTok, and it's first time most people even don't really know me. They only know me from TikTok. So this is a TikTok, uh, um, sort of live. My Facebook people and the other forums I've been doing, but something told me to do this for TikTok. Uh, if I get enough people, I'll put you into the Manifestation Collective. But if not, I'm sure you have other people that are doing that for you. And make the choices that, excuse me, suit you. Uh, but I'm going to be doing the manifestation, the 8-8, and giving a little bit of a breakdown on what that means right now. And it's 888. So if people say, "Well, Lawrence, what is it 888?" That means that it's August 8th, 88 in 2024 equals 8. So if you want to know more about it, but this is an active live. So this is an active live. This is not for you to go and take it and record it and then regurgitate it to other people. That's why I don't have a lot. That's why I don't do this a lot because I know I'm not getting to the people that I need to get to. Because I know that they're not answering questions because they're here to just regurgitate the information, which is fine, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for dialogue because it's going to take intense dialogue for people to understand how the manifestation process works. And if so there needs to be a level of activity. I say this all the time because I get on TikTok sometimes and I'm ready to like disperse information and talk about things and I get 30 minutes of no comments and I'm talking and I'm like, okay. So I do skip over to Facebook and and then we go into deeper conversations on this level. So this is why I'm saying this to you, that I need the interaction for you. I do this every video. And at some point I just will kind of stop doing the lives. Spirit has told me to expire this from time to time. Because the interaction is not to the level of the information. And you can have this interaction with me without being on TikTok. You don't have to, you can just, um, I do videos and stuff like this, but I know what 8-8 is. I've been doing it for 8 years. So I know what it is. I know the manifestation. And I know that a lot of people are maybe new to this. And because they're new to this, they feel kind of shy not speaking about it and not talking about it. And then they miss the opportunity to understand why I started this on 8/4. I started this 4 days before the 8/8 gateway. I started this 4 days before, and it's the purpose of it. And if you're here from Facebook, I'm going to tell you, you know what the work that we did. So you're 8. If you're here from Facebook and you've known that you've gone through the process with me, and now you're here the 4 days before, DM me so that I can give you the other work that goes along with it. Um, and you don't have to be active in here if you don't want to, because we've already done a lot of work. This is for people who are kind of new to this on TikTok with me. And because they're new to this, we want to give them the opportunity to ask questions, to talk about manifestations, and to talk about some of the things that are going to occur, that has been occurring, and how important this 8/8 gateway is. So we're going to be talking about that. We give opportunities for people to discuss what that means to them personally, not in a general way, because there'll be two things. The 8/8 gateway actually started opening up in the end of July. So we've been in the 8/8 gateway. That's where we've been. We've already been in it. We've been in the 8/8 gateway. And those who are been in it, so I will take you back to maybe July 25th, July 21st, and you'll see the things that have happened to you. Now we need a discussion with this. Thank you, Mid Dear, for the like. Thank you for the like. I might share this. You guys hit and like and share. We're probably going to have Simply L that's going to be on. We're going to have a couple of people that are going to be on. Um, and so if you haven't, is this your first time with me? Then, welcome. If this is your first time. Thank you, Mid Dear. Thank you. If this is your first time with me, then welcome. Welcome. This is an active platform. This is not a voyeur platform. This is when you get what I always say, and I'm going to always say, because I think people who are coming on to TikTok now from other places like me, who are coming on to TikTok from other places like me, we're not going to change because we're on TikTok. Increase, bro. Thank you, B. Shaw. We're not going to change because we're on TikTok. So that's not going to happen. So I do need the interaction. This is not a voyeur place where you sit and you watch and then you regurgitate for your platform, because that is like crazy. Like, you have no idea the backlash to that. So if you're here, learn a little something. Learn a little something. Talk about a little something. So most people are worried about or talking more about the manifestation of it. And so let me tell you about Lionsgate. And it's an alignment from the planet Sirius, um, Earth and Orion's belt. It goes through the dog days. It's associated with the dog days of August too. It's associated with that as well. So we're heating up. It's fire element. The manifestations are also alignment. So you're going to see a lot of people sitting in places, and they're going to be pulled from those places. So people are manifesting on a personal level, but they're also manifesting on a collective level. And that's the global part. That's why I'm getting people to kind of stick their head out of their world and see what's happening globally, because their manifestations are going to be attached to what's happening globally, because this is the part of the ascension process. And people may say, well, Lawrence, what does that mean to me? That means that what you're thinking, you're going to manifest. So they're tricking, a lot of people are being tricked to think negativity just to increase the negative energy. And so a lot of them are doing what they do. They focus on something negative, or they don't get the right information to switch the way they think during this period. Now in 888, that will be the gateway will be open the widest. It will be open the widest. So I'm telling people right now, let's get a head start. It's going to take some practice now to come out of the negative energy that you are manifesting, and your intentions you're manifesting too. Why am I feeling such an energy pull to this guy? I never felt it before with anyone. What guy are you talking about? Loves love 33. What guy are you talking about? Um, what guy are you talking about? See, you can be a little clearer for me so I can answer your question. Um, So, and you keep seeing 11. Every time I see 11, I met this man, Paul. Okay, sweetie, we're not going to talk about love life here on this platform. So, thank you so much for that question. But if it has to do with someone else, then that's not what this is. But that's okay. I do have other times. I have other times when I talk about it, but that's okay. Um, we're talking about more about you. And maybe I can answer that question, and you don't have to be sorry. Maybe I can answer that question in another way. You're manifesting him to you. That's what's happening. You're pulling him towards you. You're pulling him towards you. And sometimes this is a soul contract, but I'm not going to go too far in that. But what I would like to do is you manifest something else. If you don't want it, then don't bring them up. If you don't want them, don't bring them up. Yes. So here we are. So people will say to me, because I've been doing this Lionsgate. Lionsgate is the raw, the determination, roaring like a lion, king of your domain. This is a mind thing. This is a spirit thing, but this is also a mind thing. There are a lot of people who have spiritual connections, but they don't have the intention in their mind. And this is why the gateway is so important for this time for you to kind of get into alignment, because it is an alignment that will happen. And it has been happening. And there are powers to be that keep you off the alignment. They don't really want you in the alignment. And because if too many people get into the place of love, we'll start manifesting love like fiery love. Lawrence Jordan's Lionsgate more powerful this year than other years. Yes, because it's an 888. Last year was an 887, but it's an 888. So it is, as you know, I am the sequential code, the ascension sequential code guy. So you know I know how important this is. And thank you for that question. Thank you, Blue Bands. Thank you for that question. Great question. It is more powerful this year. It is much more powerful this year. That's why I'm on trying to tell people switch. Switch to a higher vibration right now. Switch, because you're going to manifest shit in your life. And it's also the galactic new year. So this is the gateway, the galactic new year. So most of our people who have galactic energy, You should be on this live. I may do a couple more lives. You should be on this live because we're going to activate each other through this. Thank you for that. I'm glad you're on. Last time you spoke, you've been excited to do more with my gifts. Yes, be sharp. Yes. And I'm still going to, because I'm going to do something on the gift part of 888, because your gifts, your galactic gifts, you have spiritual gifts, but you also have galactic gifts. And we're going to get online. I'm excited about it because we, in this realm, we have more energy because it's galactic. It's not associated so much with Earth and third dimension. It's associated with your higher self. The truth of who you are is here. Hey, Lawrence, I seen it for the first time this rising. Yes, a lot of people start seeing 888888888. They'll start to see it. That's your higher self saying, "Stop what you're doing. This gateway you've been waiting for. Stop what you're doing right now. Go to look it up. Stop what you're doing. This gateway you have been waiting for. This galactic new year you have been waiting for." Yes, my galactic gifts as well. Yes. What are galactic gifts? Galactic gifts are how you attach to the cosmos. And I can give you a quick thing. Are you Arcturian? Are you Pleiadian? Are you all three? Are you Lemurian? This is a DNA code that's coming down. It's coming down. Like when you say you get downloads, that's a lot of that is a galactic download. That means that, well, I'm sure you've had these dreams where you've been in this place that looked like Earth, but not quite Earth. It had like a gray hue in the dream. It's like everything's kind of gray. You don't see the sun because you don't see the sun in your dreams. In a galactic dream, you're not seeing the sun. What you're seeing is a galactic energy. You are in another dimension, and that dimension may not be on Earth. And thank you for bringing that up because that's a whole nother topic. I love you guys sometimes when you ask me questions because a lot of what I have is downloaded in me and I need the question. And I'm using my galactic self for that. The downloads that come to me don't come to me in spirit. They come to me in my galactic self. And that's why galactic energy is not going to break your will. They're not going to tell you something that you didn't ask for. How do I figure out which three I am? Let's see. Can I get you on here? See, if I can get you live, I can tell it, but I can't tell it through the picture. I can't tell it through the thing. Goddess Rain. Yes, that's awesome. Yes. So galactic energy right now, it's definitely you're going to use your galactic self. So you won't have a lot of spiritual people. Spiritual people will be talking about manifestation and they need to be. Galactic people will be talking about movement. They'll be talking about how they're attached, harnessing or accepting the power of the cosmos within them. The sequential codes that are coming down. Like you're going to start to see 888, but you're going to see 444. That's why I started this at 1111. 1111 is sort of a universal awakening code. It's also a galactic code as well. So you start things. If I were you, manifest on a sequential code. There's a whole series that I have on TikTok that'll explain it to you. I go from 111 all the way to 1212. Star children, yes. We don't have to be in your presence to activate. No, you're activating now. It's happening right now. That's what's happening. Star children, yes, star children we are. Star seeds, star children, indigo children, crystal children. Those who have a crystalline core to us. We have a crystal core to us. People say, well, what is a crystalline core? It is a core of knowledge that goes beyond our humanness. It is truly who was here before we were here. We are the evolution of beings on this planet. Humans are not the end all be all to the planet. I do see the numbers. Yes, Jassy, Nikki, you do. I know you're seeing these numbers. You're seeing these numbers all over. They're going to start to increase. I will also do something about building a sacred fire because a sacred fire is also, that particular light is also galactic. The original elements of the planet are activating you as well. We just came out of Cancer, so if you look at my videos, I did a lot of water healing. You look at my past videos, I'm doing water healing. We all came together to do the water healing because we had to cleanse before we uh, purify, which is fire, which is manifestation. We're going to purify some of the discordant energies that are in us for the past year. This is a galactic new year. This is an alignment. It's Orion's belt. It is going to pull. You're going to have dreams. I know you're having dreams. Some of them will trigger deja vus. Some of you already know who I am already. Are all these signs for God? For God or from God? Wow, I'm so happy about it. Thank you, Goddess Rain. Thank you. From God. Okay. Well, yes, the universal God. See, this God, there are, I mean, we can go into that uh source because people think God and they think religion, but this is beyond humans. So this is source of all there is. This is source. And I know a lot of religious people, um, because I was too. Yeah, I was too. I definitely know the transition in this. But this is source. This is connecting to source. The source of all there is. The most high. Yes. The most high. That's it. Thank you. I love y'all for that. I love you. See, this is an activation right now. As because the download is coming to you. It's coming to you. It's coming through me because I'm in position of it, but it can come through you when you get in position of it too. I'm not special. I'm just I just know my assignment and I've been doing this for 8 years. So I know my assignment on this. But I would love for you to do this. This is not about me. This is not about me. This is about activating. We all came here to work for the good of the planet. I was very religious in the beginning, and it's so hard. But now, yeah, yes, downloads are heavy. Now, let me explain to you right now because I love this. Some of us are going to get downloads, and some of us are going to get uploads. Uploads just started to happen about 6 months ago when we got hit with uploads. Now, uploads is where they upload the information out of you and they use it for the collective. I mean, they use it for other people who can't get the information. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in front of someone or read a book or YouTube like that. You can get it from the collective. So they upload information out of me and others like me to download because the human understanding of it has to be applied to the download. So they need a human understanding. We are in a system right now, very powerful system right now. And so the system doesn't recognize if you're a man or a woman, if you're black or white or where you are. It recognizes energy. It recognizes flow. It recognizes truth. And so it will upload the truth out of you because you're getting the information downloaded, but some of us are at that level of upload. I'm not religious. I believe in Jesus died for our sins. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Come on board. Come on board. They upload. Who are they? The upload are people like me or other people. It doesn't really. It's people who are in contact with their higher self and they are active in it. And doesn't mean that they. It could be a kid. It could be a 7-year old. It could be a crystal child that understands something on their level, and they is the collective source, um, the source of all there is, and it uploads. And when it uploads, it allows for others to get the human knowledge of it. I learned from everything so crazy, all the elements and the trees, the sun. Yes, so you're probably going to get uploaded. Matrix, remove your feelings. Okay. Matrix, remove your feelings when you can. They upload. Matrix, remove your feelings when you can. Yeah, right. I upload. Yes, there are people here, and I'm glad people. There are people here. I know, like Introvert and Lennon. Come on, we get uploaded. Uploaded is a different. You get a download and you get all this information in it. But when you get an upload, you're like, oh, oh. It's like it kind of ungrounds you. It doesn't last as long as downloads. It ungrounds you. So it's a program that allows the collective to communicate. Right? Upload. Yes, it's a pro. It's a. Let's see. Is it a pro? It is. It is a program, but it is a higher dimensional. I guess we can consider it a program. I have to explain that more. I haven't gotten to that point, but thank you. It is a program. Um, when you receive an upload, you know what it is. It's like it's not thrust upon you. You have to be at a certain level to be able to be used for that information to be used as a collective. It has nothing to do with who you are spiritually. It's who you are. It's a conscious upload. It's a conscious program. That's what it is. It's a consciousness that's uploaded out of you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, one love. Yes, awareness. Yes, 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 yes. That's why these conversations are so important because we are clarifying the collective. And so when we're uploaded, those people who are going to get the information don't necessarily have to do that part. They get it cleanly. They get it cleanly. I feel that I know it's knowledge beyond self. Yes, it's knowledge that you have that is beyond yourself. I have been working with my clients and I've been sending them to certain places um, for clarity, but also galactic places, um, crystals. Now, this will be the time that you bring out your crystals, but be sure that you bring out the right thing. Be sure you bring out the right crystal. So, clear crystals are good. Clear quartz is good. It's a fire element though, so understand where the fire, maybe a jasper, might be good. Let your guides guide you. My suggestion would be to work with. Um, I like a tiger's eye. From time to time, I like a tiger's eye, and a clear quartz. Meditation, yes. When you know it's not about you but the collective, yes, 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 yes. Christ, yes, it's a Christ consciousness. I love this. Everyone is, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, a Christed consciousness too. So it's a service position to the planet and the cosmos. You know, a lot of us are not here to be humans. You know, the goal is not for us to be the best human. The goal for us is to be a clear vessel of love and light, not to be the best human. Because a lot of our humanness is flawed, and a lot of our galactic energy is pure. It's not associated with emotions. A red jasper, yes, yes. It's not associated with emotion. So a lot of us now are, and I say it all the time, you're not human. And everyone's like, oh, I'm so glad, Lawrence, you said that because I don't feel human. I'm like, you're not human. You're not human like they are. You're not like that. You're not like that. You're not human. And it's a scar. That's how you know. It's not like I'm not human and I'm super. No, we have a divine scar because we did not come to be the best human on the planet. We didn't come to be the best human on the planet. I had a red carnelian pendant that caught my. Yes, red carnelian is good. Red carnelian is very, very good. A citrine is not bad as well. A citrine. I like orange citrines. I like. We all come from a different, yeah, from different star systems. Yes, we are a star family right now. We're not a human family. Everybody on here is a star family. You wouldn't Regular humans would not understand at all what we're talking about completely. They would definitely not understand what I'm saying. But you see how everyone's understanding? We're a star family. This is our job. This is our time. This is our time. Hey fam, that's right, we're star. I'm Octorian, I have Pleiadian. I'm in the Pleiadian place right now because I was sent to a place to work on the gateway. So a lot of us will be picked up and moved to different places in the world. I'm not where I am. I'm in a different place because my energy, I need to transmit galactic energy from a galactic place. So some of you will be not moving, but just you find yourself on vacation in a place and you'll be like, oh, how did I get here? Because it's time for you to transmit something. It's time. A spirit having a human experience. Yes. Yes. We are, I wouldn't say, yes, we all a spirit having a human experience. or spirit having a galactic experience is more like where we are right now. That's more like we are right now. We're spirit having a galactic. Pyrite. Pyrite is probably good. Pyrite is probably great. Yep. You're getting that download because there are certain people like I'm Arcturian, now the Pleiadians and the other, they are getting their crystal because it takes all of us to be in alignment because you have Earth, you have Orion's belt, and you have the star, Sirius, the brightest star. So we have the Andromeda galaxy, which most of us are from. Most of us who are alive now are from. They are alive now. So they are the they most of us who are alive right now are living a human experience right now have very similar galactic background. Most of us will be shamanic. We'll go into shamanic field because we like to work with the elements because we know the we know this planet before humans came. We know this planet before humans got here. And you might say, well, how do they think they know it? It's a knowing. It's a knowing. It's a collective knowing. It's the difference when people used to say, well, Lawrence, I'm different. Well, I'm different. I'm like, yeah, thank God that you are. Not every person must have the same human experience. They can't possibly be. We have to evolve the planet. And we understand the layers and the levels of it. We understand it. So we understand it. So greetings, Lynn. Yes, yes, God is right. We understand the layers of it. We really understand the layers of it. So what's going to happen right now? I started this at 8:4, and I'll take you all the way to 8:8. And I may get on a couple of times because I'm channeling different. Like I might channel as a Pleiadian, and I might channel as a Locturian, and I might channel in as a Lemurian. Because those groups of people need their time. So it might be 11:11. I might get on at 1:11. I might get on at 4:44, and that will be the same conversation, but at a different frequency. Challenging disease, yes. Challenging disease. What is a disease? Challenging disease. I don't know what that. Oh, yes. So, yes. Gen Zs. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah, we're going to be challenging the Gen Zs. And I think, am I a Gen Z? I don't know what I don't know. See, first of all, a lot of times, uh, I'm like 300 years old. You know, I'm like 300 years old. Some of you are like 500 years old. You're old. This is a soul level thing too. So this is not. This is your soul. This is your soul. This is not your spirit. This is your soul. You're going to use your spirit, of course, but the basis of Lionsgate is about your soul. How many times you've been on the planet, the information that you have that when you manifest, you pull from the stars. We call it pulling it down from the stars. You're pulling it down from your star in your human experience, and it's not always lovely. Your soul needing to expand is not always pleasurable. Oh, good afternoon. Yes, yes. That's why I say I don't resonate with my age. I'm Thomas right. I don't resonate with my age either, and it's because we've been here so many times, and we're not trying to be an age. We simply are. It's in our soul. Your birthday tells what your star system you're from. Could be, or your soul. See, your soul, the reason why your soul is important is because you've not been the same man, woman, black, yellow, orange. You have not been that every lifetime. But your soul is keeping records. And I would tell people to kind of do an Akashic reading for people. I do Akashic readings, but there are other people that do Akashic readings that really work with um, the 8-8 gateway because the 8-8 gateway is reading your soul. A lot of the uploads are uploaded from your soul. The council, yes, yes. There is a council. There's a galactic council as well. The Galactic Federation of Light is a galactic council too. And that galactic council, very active these days. We are the soldiers of it. We sit upon it too. Layers of councils. My soul is definitely old. I've been many faces and places and spaces. Yes, yes. When you have an old soul like that, you true city of light. I remember specifically dying too, and now I wake up crying sometimes. Yes, yes, that's the hit. That's the hit that most of the third dimension doesn't want you to really understand your soul. Because when you understand your soul, you stop blaming and pointing fingers. You stop the racial and the religious wars because you get an understanding that we are all children of the planet and we're all children of the Most High, and there is no separation. So there's a lot of times. Can you hear me again? Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I probably tapped this thing. So the collective part of it. Um, because this is, I don't know why I can't do this. Can you hear me now? Let's see. That's another thing that's been working. Yes, I know. Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay. Good. Yes. Sometimes the frequencies are so high that they may not want us to hear it, but hey, some of this is not about me speaking. The vibration is coming to you. The frequency is coming to you. So that's also good. Yeah, that's wild. I get that all the time. It's okay. So today, you say, well, Lawrence, what can I do today? Get your crystals out. Look up at the sky. While it's daytime, charge from the sun. It's all planetary. It's all planetary. Definitely all planetary. Thank you guys. Thank you. It's all planetary. So you would get out. You see that. You know, I used to have hair. I shaved it all off. You know, it's that you have a request. Okay. Let's see. Let me get you on and see if you're here on this list. No. So you have a request. What is your request, Bishop? Would you mind sharing what you see about me real quick? If not, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I just actually need you to go live with me, but I'm not really sure if you can go live with me. So I need to see you to do that. I see. Yes, please. You guys subscribe to me because I'm going to be delivering information. Yes, thank you. Feeling so connected to everyone that's in you all love. Yes, yes. No cost, son. Yes. And you definitely get this from he. This is a client of mine. He's in a place, a crystalline place. He's been through a crystalline process. So he's sending that out to you. Yes, yes. Here, okay, wait a minute, got a request. There you go. Hey, B Sharp.
Hey, I'm about to turn my camera on. However, I'll do this. Until, I don't know why it won't let me turn my camera on.
Oh, maybe I'm doing that. Hold on. Maybe I'm doing it. Okay. I think you can turn it on now. There you go. There you go. Hey, my brother.
Increase to you, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing the work that I came to do, so I'm doing okay.
Most
Now,
definitely.
what was your
First
question?
off, so I just wanted to say, first off, thank you for your platform. It's much appreciated. And yeah, I'm very grateful that you're here because I'm able to learn and to comprehend uh, on this level. Like, people understand their jobs, they understand prayer, their religion, but moving past that, I've not been able to connect to anyone doing what you're doing or in this I don't know, this stratosphere or galaxy or whatever that you're doing. I hope you comprehend.
I
But I
do.
just so, and I'm very appreciative of being able to find you. So my question was simple, and if you're not, uh, my question was, would you be able to look now and share slightly what it is you see about me? What is it uh, that resonates with you most about me?
What resonates me first about you is Middle Earth. Oh, you went out for a moment. Okay. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Middle Earth. You ever heard of
Okay.
Middle Earth?
Lord
Have
of
you
the
heard of
Rings.
Middle Earth? Excuse
Lord of
me?
the Rings. In Lord of the
Right.
Rings.
They made associations with Middle Earth.
Okay.
Middle Earth connects to the cosmos. The Middle Earth, you have, and it's just a part of you. I won't be able to tell it all because it's not supposed to be shown yet.
Okay.
So I will only give you what I can. The power that resides in you is very old. You've been here many times. Many times you've been here. Yeah, you've been here many times. You're kind of bored. You're kind of bored because you have been here many times. Um, you are associated with a star. I can say that. You'll do some research on that. You're associated with a star. You're not associated from a planet, but you draw power from a star. It's a star. Now you require trees. Trees. The taller, the bigger, the better for you. You require that. Now, take care of the innocent. You have to stand up for those who are still in incubators. You know, they're in incubators and they're fragile. And there is a way that you throw a covering over them and you, because they need to, the energy needs to be born out of them. It's in them now, but it's born. You've been here many times. You've done this before. You've done this before. It's not that you know what to do. It's just not time to do it yet. Soon though, very soon though. Um, I would have a staff. I would get a staff, and it has to be from a tree, and you have to see the staff. You actually have it. You actually have the staff. It's a long stick. You have it. You don't even know you have it. And it may not be in your physical realm, but it's in your spiritual realm. And what you're going to do is you're going to place crystals down the center of that staff, and you hold it to your right hand of your body, the right side. You knock on it 3 times. There's something about Middle Earth in you that brings you to another place. You can read minds collectively, collective minds. Like that's called reading the room. When people say, "Oh, I read the room," I'm like, "Well, you just read 15 minds." Because how are you reading the room? Who's in the room? There's multiple people in the room, so you're reading the room. So you read collective minds. You're a warrior. But you jump from one level to the next. You jump. Like you'll be talking to someone and then you'll jump to another level in the middle of a conversation. And you'll talk to whatever that needs to be spoken to. Or a lot of the times you don't need to say anything. Be careful of your hands. Not everyone deserves a handshake. Not everyone deserves to touch your hands. like that. Certain people will walk up to you and stick their hands out, and they know who you. Because let me give you this much, and then I'll let you go. Your resistance has come back every lifetime too. Your resistance to your mission has come back every lifetime with you as well. So not everyone, and your resistance knows you don't know who you are. Like my resistance knows that I don't actually know who I am. And the resistance is, it's us. It's us. They're our brothers and sisters, but they're playing a role. Like we're playing a role. And we used to be them. We used to be them. You know, out of darkness comes light. So we used to be them. And now there's our time to be light. Our soul learns from that. Did I answer your question?
Yes, a lot of things you said are confirming of what I've been able to do with my gifts, and things of that nature. Just real briefly, there have been times when I've spoken to people, and it just be regular conversation, but like you said, I jump, and the conversation would just be, oh, this, that, and the third. But I would jump literally to a different level or realm, and I would start speaking to their future and to their present, things that I did not know. And at the end of the conversation, it's like, how did you know that? I didn't tell you that. So I know what you're saying. I've been here many times before. I think I want to agree with that but I don't remember. So being connected to you, and we'll definitely talk more later. I'm looking forward to growing back into who I am, because I don't want to come back again. Well, and thank you for that. And I understand that. And I will tell you this. Do the job you came to do, and you won't be returned. You won't return. Do the job. Have the courage to do the job. Stop walking past people who are being brutalized. You don't have to confront it, but you have to resist it. Okay? Yes. All right. All right. Thank you, brother. Talk to you soon. How do I get this back on? Boom. Boom. Okay. Greetings, everyone. Yes. This is important. Talk about, okay, so I'm going to go back over the questions, and the tree talling. Yes, the tree, California. Yeah, that's it. The 3,000 year old tree. Yeah. I tell you, when we get in this realm, you start to see people. So I always say, put in your 2 cents here, because I'm just the mouthpiece to it, but everyone can get it. Talk about the August zodiac sign, Leo. That's why it's called Lionsgate. The amount of energy that we have stored up for the galactic new year and Leo, it's a force. It's a masculine force for a human, but it's more like a galactic force for galactic people. So it is a roar. That's the part of the line where, like, I'm bringing this down. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. As you can tell what's happening in the Olympics, as you can tell what's happening on the planet, you can imagine that at some point this is going to come to a boiling point, and things are going to be said. Be careful. That's why you want to get higher, because there are a lot of people who are going to get hit with energy. And it's not that they are angry, they're agitated. They're agitated, and they'll be agitated by us. Grand Rising, greeting, thank you. Hey, thank you, Jeanette. Yes, they'll be agitated. Now, don't get into it with them, because that's the dog days that are coming. And the dog days are doggone. I won't get into that, but it's Dogon. The god is the god Dogon. We have minor gods and major gods, and the God of all there is.
So we do have minor gods involved in this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of people on, um, and Dog Star. There you go. The Dog Star
Uh-oh.
not well. We'll talk about that, but yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Serene Shops, how are you?
good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on. How can I help you? How can I assist you?
But you did give me a reading before. I just changed my name. It was Omni. And you were like, yeah, you were like discussing basically about a dream I had about my future daughter. And you like just instantly seen it. You knew it. I was like, wow, like it was amazing. And I really feel her presence and feel her energy. But now it's like a lot is going on too because I already just had my first son, and so like I had him like 6 months ago. So I'm really open to a lot now, and I'm open to like a lot of different people's spirits, animal spirits, nature spirits, and I'm trying to figure out like more of my role with them because I want to have a basically an experience where I am traveling to different realms, not just in a dream state, but in a physical state.
Okay, so your son that you just have opened you up. That's a crystal child you had. He increased your DNA.
Yeah, he's Aquarius, but I'm kind of afraid of reincarnation as well because he has the exact same birth date as my grandfather, who was Christian,
Who is
and
what?
it's him. Like,
Your
he
grandfather.
like my grandfather died. My grandfather died like 2 weeks, and then like the same 2 weeks that he died is when I got pregnant with my son, and they have like the same birthday a
We,
year later.
we have that where there'll be an exit of elder and an entry of a new energy. Um, there, I can't. You would have to have a reading with me because some of this I can't reveal. But what I can say to you is this: focus on how you're feeling. Focus not feeling, but not feeling emotionally. Um, Feeling through your DNA. Ooh, I wish I had to say it even more. What's happening is that you have been heightened. Your DNA is heightened, and it needs to stay there. It doesn't need to come back down. So offer, be, because your grandfather was a spiritual person, wasn't he a spiritual man?
He was Christian, like a very smart Aquarius
Yeah,
Christian man. Yeah.
yeah. Um, when you think of who he is, then think of who you are, and you'll find the answer.
Okay.
At the same time, think of who he is, and then you'll think of who you are, and you'll say, "Oh gosh, I know who I am." You'll know not completely, but okay. Let me give you something, Clarence. Something that he's here because he's trying to tell me. Uh, do you have any of his books?
I have no.
Do you have any of anything that belongs to him?
I have a picture of him.
Can you get anything that he touched?
That's what I want to get because I know he's around. I know
Well,
I'm connected.
he's saying that he opened up. There's something that he touched
Okay.
that you're gonna know, like, oh, he touched this. You just haven't gotten there. There's something that he touched, and you have to touch it.
I
Yeah.
think it's probably my watermelon seeds.
Okay. Boom.
That's what it is. My grandmother told me that's what it is. I'm supposed to be planting watermelons because that's what he used to do. And I have the seeds over there just waiting, but I didn't start yet.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say any more, but there you go. Okay.
All right. I feel better about that.
Yeah. 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 All right. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And now we have Chad Blackman.
Yes, I was just wondering if what you see when you look at me.
Okay, can you? Oh, let me see if I can turn your camera on. I might be the one that is. Okay, so turn your camera on. Okay, what do you want? But okay, what do I see? You gotta narrow this
I
down.
was the one in the comments earlier that saying that, and I can remember certain times too specifically that I died, and now it's more about sometimes I have remembrance of family members that have passed but are still among, and I wake up just crying, and I'm just like at a, I don't understand it all.
Um, you're old. You came back into the family. You haven't been into the family for like 200 years, like 150 years. You're crying because those are your children. Those are your children. That's why you're crying. You didn't know how they died.
Correct.
You didn't know how they died, and then you saw how they died, but those were your children and your grandchildren that were dying. It wasn't that they died, it was the pain they died in, the emotional pain that they died in. Um, Send them love and peace. Send them love and peace. Some of them are in between. That's why you can feel them like that. They're in between. And you have a spirit on you that, oh, where are you from? Where were you born?
I was born in Los Angeles, raised in Washington State.
Where was your mother born from?
Los Angeles.
Where was her mother?
Los Angeles. Mississippi. No, Florida.
Thank you.
Florida. And yeah, Florida.
Thank you. Have you heard of the Black Seminoles?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. You got to come out of Los Angeles. You got to get it. You got to come out of the Pacific and get into the Atlantic. Like that. You got to go back that far. You came over in the Trail of Tears. That's how y'all got to Los Angeles.
Yes.
That's how y'all got there. And you were stripped. So you have a indigenous energy that's connected to the Olmecs.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. And last I tried, but I get to Vanderpool and it stops. But I just have to do my research on that.
We've already activated on you. You look like an Olmec. Have you seen the Olmec statue?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, the vibration of it. That's you. You're showing up that way because that's how old you've been. And your line, you're trying to stop your line from being massacred, from leaving. You know that you have diseases in your family.
Yes.
So you have to stop that from that's part of the reason why, because your line can't leave. A lot of people are here, are born right now to keep their line alive. Not everyone's going to survive this. Not every bloodline is going to survive this.
Yes.
So some of us are here to keep that line alive.
Okay.
So that's why they are showing you their deaths and things like that, because pray for them. They're in the middle. They have high frequency, but you have a certain mission out there, and you're okay. You're okay. All right, Chad?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and you'll be seeing me again.
Okay.
You have a nice and wonderful evening.
Okay. You too. Sincere love.
Spiritual rising.
Yes.
How are you?
Can I see? Oh, let me get. Can I see you? Let's see if I.
Yes.
Oh, did I do it right? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Sincere
How
love.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I like your energy. Great energy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How can I help you?
So I have a lot of information already on myself.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if I'm being called to go somewhere else. I
You
feel
are.
like that I am. Yes.
You are.
But I feel like for some reason I'm stuck.
You're stuck because it's almost like you're using the wrong mind. You're using the wrong mind. You're using a higher mind, but it's not the highest mind.
Okay.
So You're stuck because this. I wouldn't say you're stuck. You're stuck because you're going to teach people how to get unstuck. That's why.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah. So some of this is not new, really.
No, I'm not a teacher of like in school. Like I was sent here to be a teacher.
Right.
I
So
was
that's
born for this time right here.
right. I get
Yeah.
perfect. Right. So the stuck is what you teach people to get unstuck because they have to move in order to survive. You know this.
Okay.
They will not survive if they stay in the same place.
Yes.
Right.
But
They are not going to survive this. So
I know I'm here to help lead humanity into spirituality.
yes.
It's I'm a projector,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'm I'm a master 11. So I
Yeah.
have that higher spiritual. But when you say I'm not in the right mind, that's where I'm confused.
Because you don't have to say that. It's like being a professor and telling people how you became a professor. We already see it. You're not using the right mind, higher than that mind. It's
Okay.
obvious.
Okay.
It's obvious. So go to the plate. Like you have to ask yourself, how can I be of service right now with all of this? You have to ask the higher self. They already gave it to you. The first thing is to move because you have to get around the energy. And the second thing is not everybody's coming with you, sweetie.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Not,
Oh, I
everybody,
know that.
not everybody's coming with you. You know that. Wait. You know
Okay.
that, but they don't know that.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what, you know it, but they don't know it.
I feel like I have a negative energy that's trying to trail me.
Yeah, it's that. It's a female. It's a female. It's a feminine energy. You know, you used to be a witch, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Real.
figured that out.
Yeah, let's get real with that one. It used to be
I
a
was
very
born
powerful.
I was born on an eclipse.
Which
And
eclipse? Which eclipse?
I was born May the 28th on a love frequency, 528.
Okay.
And I know I'm an old crone witch.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't practice.
No, you evolved by that, but what's following you knows you from that.
Okay.
You see, it knows you from it.
Okay.
So, and I always tell my people, they're like, well, I'm like, yeah, I probably was a motherfucker. You know, I probably was a real motherfucker. Because I wear the scars. You know what I mean? I wear the scars. So that allows me to hug a demon.
And that's the thing. Like I tell people all the time, I know I have dominion in both, right? I know that I have control over demons.
Right.
But whatever's trying to trail me, I need it to go away so I can do what I need to do because it's like it's trying to pull me back.
Love it.
Love it?
Love it. Love it. You don't have
I
to
feel
love
like
it.
that's the negative side of who I am. And it
It
kind of
is.
like bring my vibration down. And I don't want that.
It is.
Okay.
It is because the negative side of who you are is lack of love. That's how it became negative.
Oh, okay.
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 God is not. We become negative. We're not born negative.
Oh, I know.
Right.
And I be fighting against it. And it's just like,
But you have
once
the
I
code.
get,
You have the code. The 528 is the code.
I know.
That's the code.
I know.
That's the code. I'd have it playing all around and invite it in. Come on, baby. Get on some of this. Get on some of this. And it loves you. That's why it hates you.
Oh, and I find myself fighting against a lot of men.
Yeah, because you got rid of a lot of men. Yeah, you got rid of a lot of men.
Yes.
Right, you got rid of a lot of men. You did. And it was a battle, a very strong battle. And they're like I told, I think Blackman, they're back.
Yeah, it seemed like I'm coming across a lot of past life
Yes.
people.
Right.
that I'm supposed to wrap things up with.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do, because you're going to teach
Right.
that. Because you're going to teach how to do that.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, I'm just kind of going in and saying, okay, this is who you were, and now they're following you, and yeah, you got rid of the man because you're the motherfucker back in the day, you're beating their ass and sending them into different dimensions. And this time, you got to balance it out. You got to balance it out because you wear the
Yes.
scars too. You wear the
Yes.
scars from that. So here's the thing. They're little boys.
They are.
They're little boys.
They are.
Yeah, they're little
I find
boys.
that they very immature.
Yeah, they're very
These
immature.
grown men.
Yeah, and they're little boys, grown men.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're little boys, and half the time they can get it. They need a good ass whipping. You know, half the time they need a good, but don't beat them with that. Beat them with the love.
And you know what? I tried. I even down to I'm married, and me and my husband is separated, and this how I end up waking up because he triggered something. And I knew when I first met him, I said, "It's something about you. I can't figure it out." And then once we broke up, it came to me, you're a past life partner that's following me from lifetime to lifetime. But let me go.
Well,
It's like they try to beat up on me, even though I try to show them unconditional love, they try to beat me up
no,
all the
because
time.
he's the woman.
And you know what? He acts just
He's the woman.
and that's how he act.
Right.
That's how he act.
Right. So he was the woman, and he came back. You used to beat him. That's why he's angry. That's why you have to love
He
him.
was. It's like he married me to tear me down.
Right. Because you did that to him. It's all balance. That's why they come back,
Okay.
because it's the balance. And you're like, oh, if you're trying to tear me down, I probably tore you down. So let me send you on your way with love. And no, I apologize to anything that I have done to you in the past that I'm not aware of, that you still carry in your soul.
And that's how he treated me. And I tried to love him and bring him into the light. And I was trying to figure out if I did something to him in a past life. I really was. Because I'm just like, all this unconditional love that I'm giving you, like, how can you not want to accept that? But I had to let him go.
Yeah,
and
you
it
have
hurt
to-
my heart.
I know, because you let him go to hold on to you. You're teaching him how to survive. You're telling him, let me go, because you're going to die hating me. It's going to kill you. It's going to kill you.
Yes.
If you don't
Yes.
stop hating me, it's going to kill, because it killed you.
Yes.
That's how you came back, because it ate you up. So now you're playing the role. This planet, human experience is a dance between the light and the dark, always duality. It's a dance between.
Yes.
And so, yes, that's when you get to understand them. You did give him unconditional love, but he's got to learn the lesson that you learned.
And I told him that. I said, it's a lesson that you're not picking up on. And it's not just with me, it was with all the females that he ever dealt with. I
Yeah.
said, you're not learning the lesson.
No, you're not learning. And that's
Yeah.
okay, because you're older than him.
Okay.
You're older
I
than
know
him.
I'm an old soul. I know I'm
You
an
might have
old
to do
soul.
a couple of lifetimes to get that. So you're like, okay, I did my part. I gave him love, and I sent him on his way, and I told him the truth. He has got to get to the level of consciousness. He needs healing. That's what happened. He needs healing. He can't get it until he heals. And
Okay.
he's angry. He's been
He's
emasculated.
very angry.
Yeah,
he
he's
is
a-
very angry.
He's angry. And so you need to get away from that, because guess what? You know,
Oh, I did. It's been
Okay.
we've been separated for 5 years ago. I had to tell him, I love you enough to let you go.
Right.
And I had to,
Wait a minute.
okay.
Also say, I love me enough to let you go.
And I felt that too.
Right.
I had to get on this self-love journey because I kicked off a self-love journey after we separated because I just couldn't understand why I want to keep giving this man love and he just keep trying to tear me down. And I'm like, what did I do? So
Right.
now I know I did this to him in another life.
Right. Right.
Okay.
You did this
Okay.
thing. No. That's why he's coming back. And not only did you, that's why, but you also Um, you got to book a session because some of this stuff I can't say.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I can't say,
Yeah.
but you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
When you want to book a session with me, just go on and book. You
Oh,
just need
I'm gonna book a session because listen, me and you, we there.
right. That's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff I gotta, I can't,
Yeah.
but it's there, and you need the information so that you can teach it. It's just so you
Okay.
can teach it. You're gonna teach women.
I'm actually gonna kick off a podcast for women. I see a lot of women hurting. There's a lot of women in pain, and I want to help them heal.
Right.
I really do.
Right, and that's that deep healing, and that's what you came to do because you're going to correct something. You're going to correct something. That's what it is. It's a correction before you leave the planet. You got to correct it.
So my question is, how do I book a session?
You can DM me or go to my website and do I got a TikTok special, but you can DM me because I'm out of the country and somehow my website is acting funky.
Okay.
So DM me and we'll deal from it directly from there.
Okay.
Okay.
I thank you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm loving you right now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
That was good. That was good energy. I love that. Did that? Yes. Did that? Yes, it hurt. Yeah, love you more. Yes, 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 yes. Can I request to come up? Yes. Empress Rain, you can. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of people, so I'm just gonna. Everyone, just stay on. I'm gonna invite everyone that's on here, and we're gonna do it really quick. Thanks. So, Goddess Rain, you're first. Goddess Rain, are you there? Oh, let me
Hello?
see if I can get you. Hello, Goddess
Can you
Rain.
hear
I'm
me?
gonna.
Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How
You can
are
turn.
you?
I'm good. You can turn your camera on. I think, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. There you go.
Okay. There you go.
Hello.
Hey, Goddess Rain. So, what's your
Hello.
question?
Can you just tell me what am I and what my gifts are? Cause it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, give me something to go on. Give me a little more to go on. What does that mean? It's a lot. What do you?
So I connect with everything pretty quickly.
Okay, so let me tell you this. I'm going to give you homework.
Okay.
You are a crystal child.
Okay.
So you got to look crystal child up. You started to be. How old are you? First of all.
32.
How old?
32.
Yeah, you are really at the you are one of the first group of crystal children being born. They started to be born in 1990 to 93. So you are a crystal child. So that means you have more active DNA than the rest of us. So what I would do right now is can you get a hold of a moon crystal?
Moon crystals.
Yeah, get yourself a moon crystal and sleep with it. But before you sleep with it, ask it who you are and then sleep with it. Okay?
Okay.
And I can't tell you any more because do that and then get back to me because then you'll have like really deep questions for me. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you later. You're welcome. Okay, we have Lola.
Hey,
Hey, you got your camera? Can you turn your camera on so I can see you?
let's see if I know how to do that.
I know, me too. I just learned. Let's see. Do I have? And I can't turn the camera because Lola doesn't have access to join the video. All right. I don't know what that means.
I don't have enough followers.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So, ask a question. We'll move on.
Okay, so I think probably like a couple weeks ago I got up on here and I told you I had a dream about you and you told me there was a storm coming. And I want to know if that storm was my mom.
Okay. Let's see. I can't recall. You see, it's hard for me to recall things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I know I'm
because
supposed to get a reading with you, but
yeah, you got to get a reading with me because get a reading with me, DM me, and get a reading with me so that I can recall. I speak to a lot of people during the course of the day. A lot of the information I channel, I don't keep it because you can imagine it would drive me a little crazy. But let me give you a message.
okay.
You need to figure out who your mom is, who she is.
I'm sorry.
You should figure out who your mother really is. Okay? Just meditate on it. Just meditate on it. Just meditate on it. It'll come to you. It really will. It'll come to you. But meditate on it a bit. But it'll come to you. Okay?
What do you mean, like who she is? Like mentally wise, who she is, or like biologically wise, like who she is?
Like spiritually.
Okay.
Like your grandmother. Don't you know who your grandmother is?
Yes.
Okay. So figure out who your mother is. Just meditate on it. That's all I'm asking you. Just meditate, because you're gonna and bring that to the session. But you got to do a little work because I can't tell it to you. It's all good for you, and take the emotion out. There's a wound, a very big gaping wound that you've got to see, that you don't see because of who she is. She was not always your mother. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She was not always your mother. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Empress Rain.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Empress Rain. Let's see. Can't turn it because Empress Rain doesn't have it. Okay. So, Empress Rain, you have a question?
Yeah, sometimes I'm confused on what I should do. Sometimes my mind is everywhere on what to do. Like, I even start like wanting to like get information on like plant medicine and how it can help me like understand.
Okay, I get you. You need plant medicine to put some order. You've got
Yeah, the creativity. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Well, you got a couple of things. It's not just plant medicine; it's ceremony. Did you go there? Have you seen my recent videos?
No.
Please, there I'm doing the ceremony. You're going to see plant medicine. You're going to see people take it. I have an event that's coming up on 11/11. Would love for you to attend that. But then prior to that, let me give you some information. It's they're mushrooms. Microdosing.
Yes.
At a certain time. You just don't microdose. You microdose at 9/11.
At 9/11.
Right. 9/11. 9 is an ending and 11 is a beginning. You not just need to clear. You need to end the noise and add more energy into light. Because if you just end the noise, then it's a void in your mind.
Yeah,
Your
it
mind,
is.
yeah, it becomes a void. You have to put something into that. Here's another thing. I know this may sound weird. There's two ways to do this. The extreme way is to shave all your hair off.
What?
Yes, your crown needs energy. You got to be careful not to have a perm in your hair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not a regular head you have.
Yeah, because I stopped permanent last year. It's been a year now, and I said I was going to do it again.
Good. Because you don't do that. You got to be careful of your crown. And here's another thing. Cover your head. When you're talking to people sometimes, cover your head because their thoughts are confusing to you. You're talking into other people. And here's another thing. When you argue, it throws you off.
Yeah, it does for like weeks on.
Yes,
And I
yes.
know it's not my energy. Like that's the thing. Like I'm struggling. Like I feel like energies around me, like of the darker energies, and I know that it's not mine. And it's like I'm triggered to argue with people, and it's like it's their plan to do that. And I understand that. It's just like,
Yeah, that's just like, I mean, it takes you weeks.
yeah,
Book a session. There's a reason why. It's a real reason why. And them poor people, them damn poor people are getting beat. You are beating them up.
uh-huh.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You are beating them for weeks after that. And you could be in their face smiling the whole way. You'd be like this. And they'd be like this. So just know that it's a very big protection. So that's probably, you know, it's not that it's not supposed to be there because you do need it. It's because, but you can't. You hitting the ant with the building, like you, poof, you hit them like that, and it comes back to you. So book a session, and we.
Okay, so one more thing. What is it with copper? I've been having this thing with copper. Can I wear copper on my head, on my wrist, or something that I need to do with copper?
Yeah, actually, you need to wear it on your head first, your crown. It's a conduit, but it's associated with water in you.
Okay.
Associated with water in you, and don't get copper from no metaphysical store. Go to Lowe's, the Home
Go to
Depot.
Lowe's.
Yeah, go to Lowe's. You want to get copper that no one's putting no energy on. Like they don't care. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they don't care. But you can't. Don't buy. Here's the thing. Make it. Make it. You need a copper band that goes on your left or right hand. You need a copper band.
A carpet band. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We have user. Hey, are you there?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm good. Let's see. I'm good.
Good.
This
I
is my
can't see
first
you, but
time.
I can hear you.
Okay, let me
Okay.
take the video off. Let's see.
Well, yeah.
It
If you
says
can
live access needed to go live.
Oh, you don't have enough live. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're good. You don't
Okay,
have.
this is my first. Yes, this is my first time on a live. But this is
Oh,
how I
great.
look on my profile picture right there.
I can see you. Good. Good. So, what's your question?
Well, I've been following you since last year. Last year I experienced a spiritual awakening, and I've just been getting a lot of downloads and doing a lot of shadow work. And I just thought I'd get on this live today just
You
to.
need to be a Reiki practitioner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You've done the work. So congratulations, because you have it shows. I can feel it. You've done the work. You're not finished with it, but you've done enough of it. Now you have to understand energy. Now you have to
Okay.
understand energy. So there's a. Have you seen my videos recently?
Not recently, some at the beginning of the year, but not recently.
Okay, go back to my videos. I just did a retreat, and
Okay.
so view those videos. These are shamanic Reiki practitioners, and you are actually going to see yourself in a couple of these videos. You're at the level now to start to heal yourself energetically and people around you. To begin the knowledge of it, not that you're going to do it, but the knowledge of it. You have indigenous energy, very strong indigenous energy. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Georgia.
Where's your mom from?
She was born in Georgia.
Where's your grandmother from?
I'm
Sure.
all from Georgia. I believe she was born in Georgia also. My maternal grandmother and my
Good.
fraternal grandmother also.
Good. Okay. So what? So um, okay. I gotta say this because we're okay. Um, I'm trying that. The reason why I'm pausing, it's a lot. I'm reviewing
No,
some
I
stuff.
know it's a lot, and I'm just waiting for you to unload it on me.
I know because it's a lot. I'm like I'm trying to flip it so that I could say something. You know you need to book a session with me. That's why I'm flipping through some stuff. I want to give you
Yes,
something. Oh, okay. Do you have plants around you?
yes,
Okay. Do you like plants?
I do.
Okay.
I love nature. It's healing for me. I've went
Yes.
through a health episode, and I'm healing my
Yes.
health naturally.
Yes. Yes. That's all you. Um, I want you to get into plant medicine, like mushrooms. You'll understand it on a different level. You really will. You are a medicine woman. That's why you love nature so much. It's not so much eating it, though. It's not about eating the plants, it's the energy of the plants.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to go through more of it. I'm going to say a word. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know why, but I'm just going to say it to you. Um, Italian. Someone just said Italian. I don't know what
Well,
that means.
I've been to Italy about 6 years ago, and I
Okay.
actually learned
Okay.
a
Okay.
lot there.
Okay. That's it. That's what I have to tell you. Pull that down. You'll get it because someone just screamed Italian. They keep saying Italian, Italian, Italian. So whatever you learned, whatever you did, bring forth the information now.
Okay.
Okay? I can't tell you anymore, but it's going to make sense. There's things that you learned there that you need to do here.
Mm, that resonates with me.
You need to do right, right. That's what they're telling me. It's like what you learned there, you need to now. And you probably didn't know what, you were learning it, but you know you couldn't apply it. It needs to be applied now.
Yes, I wasn't enlightened then, so I didn't understand it. I was just kind of a tourist. But now that I'm
Right.
learning,
And they were saying
I
that
understand.
right. Now they're saying they planted the seed. Now they
Mm.
planted the seed. And do you know about Pangea?
I've heard a little bit about it, but
So
I
look
could do
that
some
up.
research.
Yeah, look up Pangea,
Okay.
and it'll. You're old.
Okay.
You're very old, and so you were here before the continent split. And so there's certain plant life that belong resident to Georgia that's on the other side of the world now.
Okay. My grandmother was an avid gardener.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why I kept asking. I'm sure she was, but there's more. There's more to that story. She wasn't just a gardener. Well,
Okay,
it
she's
wasn't just
probably
a,
trying to talk to you because we were very, very, very close. She was like a mother to me.
yes, that's what I was
She
gonna
was
say.
like kind of the only one I felt like really loved me
Yes,
unconditionally.
yes. So yeah. But when we pull her up, you got to be wearing white.
Okay.
You got to get in place because you got to be wearing white and you got to be outside. Your shoes got to be off. You got to be near a tree or some soil. It's a lot of. It's a. She's she's nature. You know what I mean? So she'll yeah. She's very strong. She's telling me that sweetgrass. Sweetgrass. You ever heard of sweetgrass?
I've heard of sweetgrass. I've read about it in a book on like basket weaving.
Yes. Dude, it's Gullah. She was Gullah.
Okay.
She had a Gullah energy on her. That's why the sweetgrass, that's why they braided it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I gotta go because, you know, she's pretty powerful. She's pulling me in, and I'm like, I can't go in right now. But she's very grateful that you have seen the light.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a sister?
I do.
She didn't see the light, did she?
I actually have a couple sisters, and they haven't seen the light
Right.
yet.
Okay. So the chosen one you are. I know. You're gonna finish this work though.
That's a big responsibility, because I'm fighting demons
Yes.
right now,
I know.
constantly.
I know. And that's why I said when you're gonna wear white. See, they can't show up to this meeting.
Okay.
They can't show up, but we're gonna make sure that they don't show up.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Well, thank you, Lawrence. And I feel like I need to book a personal session with you.
Yes, just DM me and we'll get that taken care of. Make sure you have your white, make sure you have your tree, make sure your shoes are off, make sure you don't have anything that's binding you, no belts,
Okay.
nothing. It has to flow through you.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm ready. Ashe.
Ashe. Talk with you soon.
Okay.
Okay, how do I get out of this? Hey, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Hey, everyone. I'm so glad that you guys are on. As you can tell, I need to take a rest when I do these sessions. I'm teaching people not to break their vessel. So I'm going to take a rest, but I'll be back. And I'll be back. We were talking about 8-8, but you know, sometimes you guys gotta get everyone on the same page so that we can talk about it. And I guess these sessions are to get everyone on the same page. Now, I have a couple of people here that you can follow. You have Zen here. You have Lynn Gaffney here. Introvert Heart is on. I don't know if they're still on. Please follow them as well. I always tell people that's how we increase. There's no need for me. I'm like, I can't do all the work. And so, but I'll be on later on. So we did 11-11. And so let's do 4-4-4. So look for and invite more people to the 4 o'clock session that I'm going to have. All right. Talk to you later. Love you all.